Nanny's enchanted evening. As the children headed to their rooms, Professor Everett entered the living room, a curious look on his face. "What have you been up to, Nanny?" "Oh, just a little magic," Nanny replied with a wink. Just a little magic. Years had passed since Nanny Phoebe Figalilly first arrived at the Everett household. In that time, she had become an irreplaceable part of the family, bringing magic, joy, and wisdom into their lives. Professor Harold Everett often found himself marveling at how seamlessly she had woven herself into their hearts. One crisp autumn evening, as the family gathered around the fireplace, Harold watched Nanny interact with his children. Hal, Butch, and Prudence were all smiles, their eyes sparkling with delight as Nanny told them a magical bedtime story. Her gentle voice, and the way she made each child feel special, filled the room with warmth. After the children were tucked into bed, Harold found himself lingering in the living room, lost in thought. Nanny noticed and approached him with a soft smile. "Is everything all right, Professor?" she asked, her eyes filled with concern. Harold looked up, meeting her gaze. "Phoebe, I don't know how to thank you for everything you've done for us. You've brought so much happiness and love into our lives." Nanny blushed slightly, her heart fluttering. "It's been my pleasure, Harold. Your family means the world to me." As the days turned into weeks, Harold couldn't shake the growing feelings he had for Nanny. He admired her kindness, her wisdom, and the way she made every moment magical. He realized that he had fallen in love with her, not just for her abilities, but for the person she was. One evening, as the first snowflakes of winter began to fall, Harold decided it was time to share his feelings. He invited Nanny for a walk in the garden, the snow creating a serene and enchanting backdrop. "Phoebe," he began, taking her hand in his, "I've been wanting to tell you something for a while now. You've been a beacon of light in our lives, and I can't imagine our family without you. I've come to realize that I love you, not just as the wonderful Nanny you are, but as the incredible woman you are." Nanny's eyes filled with tears of joy. "Oh, Harold, I've loved you and the children from the moment I stepped into this house. You've all become my family, and I can't imagine my life without you." Harold smiled, his heart swelling with happiness. "Phoebe, will you marry me? Will you be a part of our family forever?" With tears of joy streaming down her cheeks, Nanny nodded. "Yes, Harold, I will." The news of their engagement brought immense joy to the children, who were thrilled to see their beloved Nanny become an official part of their family. The wedding was a beautiful, intimate affair, filled with love, laughter, and a touch of Nanny's magic. As they exchanged vows, Harold and Phoebe knew that their love story was just beginning. Together, they would continue to create a life filled with wonder, magic, and endless love. Nanny's wedding to Professor Everett was filled with enchanting surprises that made the day truly magical. Here are some of the delightful touches she added. Enchanted invitations. The wedding invitations were no ordinary cards. When opened, they played a soft, melodious tune and released a gentle shimmer of golden sparkles, setting the tone for the magical event. Magical garden. Nanny transformed the garden into a fairy tale setting. Flowers bloomed in vibrant colors, and twinkling lights hung from the trees, creating a dreamy atmosphere. The air was filled with the sweet scent of roses and lavender. Floating lanterns. As the sun set, floating lanterns illuminated the garden. These lanterns, enchanted by Nanny, hovered gently above the guests, casting a warm, magical glow. Animal guests. Nanny's special bond with animals brought some unexpected guests to the wedding. Birds sang melodious tunes, and butterflies danced around the guests, adding to the enchanting ambience. Magical vows. When Harold and Phoebe exchanged their vows, Nanny's magic made their words resonate with a soft, golden light, symbolizing the strength and purity of their love. Dancing stars. During the first dance, Nanny cast a spell that made tiny stars appear above the dance floor. These stars twinkled and moved in rhythm with the music, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. Magical feast. The wedding feast was a culinary delight, with dishes that seemed to sparkle and desserts that changed colors. Each bite was a burst of flavor, enhanced by Nanny's magical touch. Memory keepsakes. As a special gift to the guests, Nanny created enchanted keepsakes, tiny glass orbs that, when held, played a beautiful memory from the wedding day, allowing everyone to relive the magical moments. Weather control. Nanny ensured perfect weather for the outdoor ceremony. The sky was clear, with a gentle breeze and just the right amount of sunshine.